guys?
What's up?
So welcome back to our channel. Last video we left off with primering most of the car. We had some issues with our spray gun, so we weren't able to completely do that. So today we're here to paint the interior and paint the back of the doors and the hatch.
Which we're gonna be scuffing them, cleaning them, and then we're just actually doing.
I mean, at this point, we were thinking about taking the hatch off the other car, but at this point, it doesn't pay any difference because we already sanded the front of this one. We're gonna scuff the rear, so, and we gotta then on that one we'd have to tunnel out the whole other thing too. The harness.
We'll speak about this at a later time.
All right, so there's a big chance that we're not gonna get the other hatch. We're just gonna work with what we have because we already worked so hard on it, and for the most part, the body part on it is pretty straight. There's no dents or anything.
Yeah, we had the issues with the filler panel and all that. For the center.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see if we can take that off. Hopefully, if we can take that off, then maybe we'll work with that. But I mean, right now it's already off the car, and we could work on it very easily. Versus the other one, we had to take it off the car and then do all the work to it because that one has spray paint, so we'd have to sand that completely down, at least on the outside. So I mean, we'll work on that later once we get to it. But for right now, we have a little bit of filler to do. We're gonna set up the doors on the like caddy things over there. But no matter what happens, no matter how late it is,
the insides of the doors,
inside of the car is gonna paint it. The doors, the back of the doors, and the back of the hatch. So
and possibly the door jambs will have their first coat too.
Yeah, I mean if we have enough paint, because we only got a pint of paint, because that's all they have.
Whatever the paint lets us get.
Yeah. So at least our priority is inside door jambs.
Fenders have to come off of that car, and have to come onto this car.
Yeah. That's another thing we have to work on. But that doesn't matter because that could get painted. That's not a high priority because that could get painted with the car.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's it's this little jam that it has, but that could be done at a later time. So
no, that could all be painted off the car either way.
Well, yeah. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, we're gonna get to it right away so we could get everything done today. How you doing?
So, a little update. We set this gun up properly. It's ready to mix paint and spray.
It's a cool swivel thing right here.
Is for the when you're mixing the paint, you could
the strainer goes
there and drips into the gun. Pretty cool. So what we're doing right now is I'm cleaning the interior, wiping everything down, getting that ready because we're definitely spraying today. Definitely, because I know we've been telling you guys for a while. He already went around and use glazing putty to fill any dents that the primer's revealing as we go.
Yeah, there was one dent right here that we missed last time, so I had to do this. And then this one had a little like bald spot, like not bald spot. It doesn't have hair. It had a little indentation, and it was still a little rounded. So I filled it. This one also had a little like indentation, so I just put a little thin coat there. This door that we said this whole time was great. Had a little dent, so it just needed just a little bit there. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but the quarter panel we kind of went down too deep and started exposing some of the prior bodywork. Yeah, there was another indentation here. You obviously can't see it. And so yeah, so on the quarter panel, on this driver's side bottom quarter rocker, I guess you could call it, we went a little too far down and it started exposing the previous bodywork, so I just had to come and coat this again, so we could just this is a thin coat, so we could just sand that down and make sure it's all nice and.
Yeah, it's pretty hard here, especially because it has a dip.
It has like four different body lines, yeah.
So it dips and then it waves and dips again. So it's a very complicated spot to actually get right. So what we're doing now is he's going around. He's very we're hand sanding everything, making it. There's really small points here. I'm going to wax and grease remove the whole interior.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
So we just made it back from the store. We got the paint that we needed. We also got a few more other things. Here it is.
All right, so we got an inline filter, oil and water separator for the air gun, filters for the spray gun itself, and most importantly, clear, the hardener, and paint. So, along with just straighteners and other stuff, and we got a hardener for our body work as well. And so, what we're gonna be doing right now is we're gonna vacuum clean the interior. We already wiped it down. We're just cleaning it really. He's gonna work on stripping the doors completely, so we can spray the back of the doors. He's also going to sand. That door needs a little bit of sanding over there. So he's going to be working on that stuff in the front, while in the back, I'm over here spraying and getting everything done. Alrighty, guys, so you guys saw us mix up the paint. Gonna go ahead and lay down the first coat on the interior. Alright, let's get to it.
So
What's up?
we just painted the interior. We tag teamed it. We think it came out pretty well, pretty good.
It's at our expectations. We weren't. Yeah. So one thing is, neither of us. Well, I haven't held a spray gun in over a year, and
I've never held a spray gun.
So like,
I spray paint, not spray real paint.
So, and even then, before that year, I had never held a spray gun. So,
yeah, we lack a lot of experience in this.
So there was definitely some, you know, we were worried about how it would come out, but honestly, we did an overview for you guys. I walked around all the paint job. We didn't want it to be perfect by any means, but it came out better than what we expected.
Yeah, I mean, like we said from our intro, we said, and if you guys haven't seen our intro, make sure you go back and watch our intro. But like we said from the intro, we're stepping out of our comfort zone. You know, we're used to like wrenching rather than painting and doing body work, and we noticed like we sprayed a little piece, and like we could see where like my body work wasn't flush with the car, so it was like bulging out of the car. So
which you couldn't notice until
we couldn't notice, right? Even over the primer was hard to see. Then when you drop paint, you could see the paint like move like that. And you notice that it's just like a big blob of body work over it. Yeah. So I mean, we're learning a lot. But yeah, I mean, this is it for today. I guess we'll go for a quick run around.
And yeah, we'll go over what we plan on doing with you guys.
We also noticed that there was a reaction with the
sound deadening.
With the sound deadening, so
it turned like yellow. Like
so you can see here, it turns like yellowish in some areas. We also didn't wax or grease remove this.
No.
So I mean, we didn't expect the best job. You know, like had the whole car, you know, an ideal situation, had the whole car been just bare metal like this, it would look at that finish. You know, it's white, it's a base coat, no clear on it, it's perfect. I don't know why I just did that, but yeah, you know, like the car looks bluish on camera. It's because of the shade, the lighting, but yeah. But you can see from our thumbnail that it's just all like white. You know, like if we were to take a picture with flash, it comes out all white.
Show them. Like this is all like.
Yeah, it's all like, and we just did like a little base coat. We didn't do anything crazy, you know. So yeah, I mean, we painted the whole interior. So, you know, this is gonna get painted soon. Because the reason why we didn't paint door jambs was.
We need to sand down the primer.
Yeah, we need to wet sand this because it's pretty rough, and we also need to get rid of any dirt and everything that's on here alone. Because can you imagine, like, we're painting this dirty garage, and our primer has dirt, and then our paint's gonna have dirt, and then we're gonna try to go through our clear to get to the dirt, and the dirt's underneath all our paint. So
yeah, so we've like we said, we're not professionals at this. We're learning as we go. So we've already gone over things that we're not gonna do. Like the day that we're gonna paint, we're not gonna sand. So we're gonna break it down into coming in on a whole different day, so we can make sure we just prep the body of the car, and then we have our fan running to just get all the debris out. We clean that day, we clean again when we get back.
Yeah. So this is it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to
like, comment, subscribe,
and follow us on Instagram.
There you go.
We'll catch you guys next episode.